You are now listening to Mondays with Mike Martinez.
Hey guys, welcome back to another exciting episode of Mondays with Mike. As you can see that I am solo today because I want to share all the valuable information that I've learned with you in the past year since I launched my Mondays with Mike show. One thing that you'll notice if you're a faithful follower, and even if you're not, I'll share with you some of the important things that I've learned through listening to my guests here in the last year. All different business people and entrepreneurs from all walks of life, from different financial levels and different backgrounds, of course. So one thing that I've learned is that it doesn't matter where you come from. If you come from poverty, if you come from a low-income area, if you come from a traumatic, horrible upbringing, or if on the other spectrum, if you're somebody that comes from education, money with from your family, inheritance, if your family's been successful, it doesn't matter where you come from, you can become successful. Through my guests here in the past year, we've proven that. You've probably noticed it. I've had people here that have never finished even the second or third grade. I've had people here that have master's degrees in business. So it doesn't matter where you come from or where your family comes from or your upbringing or your childhood or your education level. Anybody can become successful. The second thing that I've noticed that I want to point out and share with you is that for most people, 99% of the people that have been on the show, it wasn't easy. They faced several challenges, including myself. They faced almost going bankrupt. They faced medical issues. They faced hardship, relationship-wise, difficult, with hiring people and building teams and having the money to start their businesses. For everybody's challenges have been different. But if you notice, when I always ask them, how hard was it? They say it was very difficult. And when I ask them, how easy has it been? They say not easy at all. So those are the first two things that I want to point out. The third thing that I want to point out is that for most businesses, the success is centered around people, leadership, and strong processes. Some of the things that I'm experiencing right now with my new agency that I launched last April is that we were on a trajectory where we were increasing our revenue every single month in the last 6 months. And then the last 2 months, we had what's called a slip back, where we slipped our revenue back and then back again. Now, 2 in a row is called a snapback. So you start really going to a scary place in your business where the business can literally break. So what I did is I immediately stepped in and I put the ship back on.
Yes, sir.
He performs at the fucking highest level. Bro, how long you been in collections?
I've been in collections about 15 years now.
15 years. What's the secret to success at Empire?
Discipline, bro. Discipline and just hard work. Discipline and you do the hard work, it's gonna pay out.
That sounds like one of our core values.
Exactly.
Discipline. So I just wanted to get you on camera, bro, to personally thank you.
Thank you
for everything that you do for the company. I've been telling everybody that I consider you as an entrepreneur inside of the business.
Yes, sir.
You're a partner. I consider you a business partner. And what is it like, bro, being part of Empire?
It's life-changing, man. Like, as soon as I got into the business, I was able to change my whole family's life around, bought my house, took my whole family in, and nothing could be done without an opportunity. So when the opportunity comes, take full advantage of it, man.
So we like to say that we lead by example. This is a perfect example right here of leading by example, showing the team what you have to do by waking up early, staying focused, holding yourself accountable to results. These are all core values and we all live by them.
Yes, sir.
And I just wanted to personally thank you on camera, bro, for everything that you do for us.
Thank you for the opportunity, brother.
We would not be hitting the numbers that we're hitting. We're chasing $30 million. We would not be able to do it without you. If you see them right now with me here in Cancun, it means that they're responsible just themselves for between $500,000 and $1 million a year just by themselves. Now, you consider we have 150 people in the company, and just alone, you're producing that, and our target's 30 million. You guys can imagine. Again, thanks, Jose, bro.
Thank you, brother.
Do you have
Thank
anything
you
to
for
say
the
for people that we want to be an inspiration to other entrepreneurs that have their companies? We want to be an inspiration to people that are working for a good company, their partners, that they're chasing success, bro. Do you have any words of inspiration?
Only thing, man, is when that opportunity is knocking on your door, open it up and get ready to go. That's it.
Let's roll. Thanks, Big Dog. Love you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's get it. I got my guy Dave, better known throughout the empire and our top collection agency as DXM.
DXM.
Bro, how long you been in the game, player?
Since 1996.
Oh,
First party, 11 years doing third party collections.
that's right. How long have you been with us, bro?
Since 2022. What's that,
So-
3 years?
3 years.
3 years.
So Dave is like an angel from heaven. I'll tell you why. Because when I started my second agency about 3 or 4 years ago, he was one of the first ones at that new agency, and he was the foundation and one of the rocks that carried that company to be able to connect to the bigger agency, to be able to produce crazy amounts of revenue. Like I said, 25 to 30 million this year.
We had
Bro,
to hit our 25, 35, and it's just we don't stop anymore. We don't stop.
we just grow.
50, 64 grand. Somebody hit 83,000 a couple months ago.
83,000 in 1 month. Bro, what's it like working with Empire? I just mentioned that you are an entrepreneur. You're a businessman working within the business. I consider you a business partner.
Right. We are.
And how is that, bro? Like, how is it working as one of my top business?
Move into it, enjoy it. Get a low money down, FHA, VA, owner-occupied, government grant, whatever you can get. Stay there for a year or two. Then buy another one, owner-occupied. Rent yours out.
Yeah.
That's how you can get the leverage you need to get started.
So, Mike, you're a real estate broker, and you need to be in order to have a property management company.
That's correct,
Is there any other education that's required to be as successful as you are in real estate?
Experience.
Experience.
You know, there's
Nothing beats experience.
nothing beats experience. Every day there's a new challenge, and right now there's new laws that hit us almost every month, new regulations that you have to stay in touch with. We have about 125 employees in my property management division. I have about 175 real estate agents that work for me, and probably another 200 daily employees that are, vendor employees that work for me every day. It's a challenge.
Did you ever have mentors, Mike, throughout your
Absolutely.
50 years?
I've had some great mentors. Randall Lewis from the Lewis Company was a real inspiration for me, understanding, what legacy was all about. Harry Kroll was a great mentor of mine, who was C&L Homes. I worked a lot with, a gentleman by the name of Bruce Mulhern, who had about 1,200 agents working for him. Those are probably the three real highlight reels that I've had. And they taught me basically the fundamentals of do the same thing over and over again if it's working. If you're successful, don't stop because you think you're successful. If you make a good buy, keep working and stay in your lane. You know what you're good at. Okay? I'm a real estate guy. I don't want to be a brain surgeon. I'd be a lousy attorney. I'd probably be worse at other things. I know what I do, and I don't try to change that.
Yeah.
I try to make those skills better.
Mike, was it very challenging at the beginning? Can you talk about that, and does it get easier?
I think it was probably easier in the beginning because I didn't know any better. I didn't know what I was doing, so I just did it. Once you find out all the things that can go wrong, it's a little harder to sometimes want to do that deal. But then it eventually gets kind of easy because it's just what you do. Things go right, things go wrong. It's not emotional. When you buy a property or you do anything in real estate, if you get a bad tenant, don't get mad. It happens. Do what you can to get possession back. And then if they owe you money and you can't collect it, maybe you can find a guy that collects debt for a living. That'd be him. And money can be recovered. Sometimes I had a friend of mine just the other day, he was very upset that a tenant moved out and it cost him $15,000 to clean the house up. And that's a lot of money. So I reminded him that He bought it 11 years ago for $97,000 in Victorville. The tenant was paying him $2,000 a month in rent, and he's been making a great return. And the tenant moved out, and he put $15,000 into it, but it's now worth $450,000. So you made $350,000. You had to put 15 grand back in repairs. So my question to him is, how many of those do you wish you bought?
Yeah, and then he's making $24,000 a year. How long was that tenant there? 2 years?
12 years.
Look at
He
that.
never moved out. Got
Yeah.
lucky. He was so lucky, he didn't appreciate it. He just looked at the end.
You just said it. He didn't appreciate the investment, what it's yielded so far, to reinvest back. It's like a business.
That's right.
You know, you reinvest back into it. I'm always reinvesting back to my business. Right now with technology, artificial intelligence, we have voicemails that are being personalized with some of my collectors' voices. Like, that wasn't cheap
No.
for me to do that. But how much did it make me? Right now I'm making about close to $500,000, about $500,000 average a month from an $80,000 a month investment.
Isn't that wonderful?
I freaking love it. It's like I discovered fire again.
People, like you say, it's not a get rich quick. You had to invest in it.
Yeah.
And you invested in yourself. I think anybody that wants to be successful, what I can say is I do pretty good. I don't have to work. I love going to the office and playing. But I work still a 10, 12-hour day, 5.5 days a week. Because that's what I did when I started, and it worked, so why change it? If you can see me, I'm wearing a coat and tie. I'm the last guy on earth that wears a coat and tie to work every day. But it works for me.
It works for you.
Because when I walk into a room, I'm the real estate guy. And I'm supposed to look like the real estate guy. My clients are wearing polo shirts. They can wear shorts. They can wear whatever that makes them happy. But when I walk into the room, they know that I'm working for them. And I show up like I work for them.
I love that. I love that. I've rented from you. I used to say that a lot on social media. I'm like, I made $20 million last year. How much did you fucking keep though, bro? $2? That ain't a business.
Or negative.
You're in a hobby.
Yeah.
You know?
That's true.
I tell my wife that because we have a real estate company. We wholesale. We are involved. I'm not involved at all in that business. She's involved maybe a couple hours a week, if that.
Nice.
Our team is probably about 25 agents overseas. It's all overseas. We have one person that works from home here in the States. And I was telling my wife, because I don't look at her finances in her business. I handed over the company to her last year in October, and I stepped out to focus on collections and other businesses. So I told my wife, I said, I haven't looked at your finances, but I trust you. Have you looked at your finances? She goes, I know my finances. And I'm like, are you sure? I said, how much has your company made this year? She's like, hold on. So she pulls up her Google Drive. We manage everything through Google Drive. She pulls up her Google Drive. She goes to her finance reports. And she's like, we're at 300,000. She gave me the exact number, like 297,000 from January to the end of April. And I'm like, that's great, honey. You're having a decent year. I'm not too impressed, right? What's your net? And she's like, tell you right now. And she's like 97,000, right? So we're at 297, revenue 97 or 98. I don't even remember the exact number, but it's right around there. And I go, okay, what percentage is that? She's like, we're at 33% profit, homeboy.
Damn.
And I'm like, you know your shit.
She's like a lawyer, always knows the answers before.
Yeah. Well, no, she looked it up. She
No,
didn't
I know, but
she didn't know it right off the top of her
No,
head.
I got you.
But how many people can really do that in their business, bro?
True.
And that's why I decided to partner with my CFO. I'm passionate about that because I struggled with it. When I was at 11 million, I felt broke. When I was at 13 million, I still felt broke. And then I started working with Cardone Ventures, and I went to 18 million in 2023, and I'm like, fuck. Like, they taught me to monitor my finances like a hawk. They taught me that. And I started looking at it, and then I'm like, oh, now my revenue's growing. Now my bank account's growing. And that's actually, people, nobody knows this. Some people might, but I'm going to share it with you guys right now. That's when I became a millionaire. I was making 11 million a year in revenue. I was making 13 million a year in revenue, and I wasn't a millionaire.
Wow.
That's sad, huh?
I mean, that's crazy. I thought you already, when you hit the 11 or 13, you're already up there. But obviously the margins were off.
I didn't even fucking know I didn't even know what margins were.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm like, I don't even know how I got to 11 million. I don't know how I got there because I'm like, where's the money? I was making good money, bro. I was making maybe 300, 500. I don't even know how much I was making, but I was making good money. I was traveling. I had a couple Mercedes. I had my house. Yeah, I was spending money on stupid shit. You know, Louis store, stupid ass fools, right? I was spending money there, but I'm like, where's the money in the bank? Like, where's the money? I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know. So I started looking at that, and that's when everything changed. I'm like, oh shit, I got $1 million in the bank. Oh shit, I got 2. I better start buying some real estate, or Uncle Sam's gonna come after me, right?
Or buying some cars.
Or buy. Oh, fuck. Oh, by the way, I want to give you credit. Right now, before we started the show, I went to grab my cup of coffee. I drank some water. I'm like, I'm gonna tour my cars. I think I'm gonna do it.
I mean, just it's better money when you have like Lamborghinis and up, because they're gonna pay to play. I have a Corvette on there, and there's good months and like decent months where it just pays the note, or even if I can pay half the car, it's like I drive it for like pretty much free. You know, but there's potential. But remember, I already told you that hack.
I'm not trying to get rich, bro. But
no, I know. But that you don't want it sitting there, right?
I don't want it sitting there like not generating me money.
Yeah.
I don't want to put miles on it, but I could restrict the miles, right?
Of course.
So how many miles do I have to put on it if it's
100 miles?
100 miles.
That's it. Now you could throw a bonus. Hey, rent it for me for 2 more days. I'll give you like because you set like the tone.
It's 100 miles per day.
Per day, yeah. For an exotic, you definitely don't want to go over 100.
Can I do 50?
And if they go over, it's 90 cents a mile.
Am I able to do like less, like 75? Or no?
If you want, yeah.
You could set
Yeah.
it.
But then what I like about Turo, you're gonna get renters that come from Ontario Airport, so you can just drop off delivery, $200. You know what I mean? Because they're coming, they just want the car, drop off there. You know,
I'm gonna try it. So
you could document it just to let you guys know. Look, guys, it's a good YouTube clip, YouTube video. So I just wrapped the Cybertruck.
a fractional CFO client. Are we the cheapest in town? Probably not. But are we super expensive? No, we're not. But what you get also, if you decide to do that, is you get me. And I'm going to look at your business. I'm a $25 million producer. I'll look at your business and I'll give you my input. We do that for our CFO clients. The first 3 sessions that we're looking at your books and your finance, I'll give you my input.
Yeah, on a Zoom call. So you have Michael on there.
Yep.
Then you can ask him all the questions you want.
So I'm partnered with Carmen on this business now, and I'm just gonna share strategy because we're running out of time. So I'm gonna share strategy with you guys on what I'm doing to help Carmen grow the business. Okay. Number 1, we're looking for businesses to buy. We're looking for an accounting firm that's gonna cost us under $1 million, that's generating at least $1 million in annual revenue to buy and attach to her business. And I'm looking to do this maybe once a year, right? Until we get her business to where we want it. Revenue-wise, 10 million is always the target. The second thing that we're doing is, that's kind of a long-term strategy. The immediate strategy is we're hyper-focused on marketing and sales, right? What is marketing and what is sales? You guys got to go back and watch all my 25 episodes that I've already had, because that's all I talk about is marketing and sales.
Yeah.
That will get your business to your first $1 million. And then just replicating that, duplicating that through your staff and through your team, you'll be at 10 million in no time. So those are some of the strategies that I'm implementing with Carmen as her partner, coming into the business ventures, and just want everybody to know that.
Yeah. My team love the videos. So
yeah, let's roll. Let's roll. So Carmen, where can people find you on social media?
On Instagram, you can find us at Elite BMS INC. We have a website, www.elitebmsinc.com. We also have a Facebook, again, the same, Elite BMS INC.
So I gotta
and TikTok.
I gotta give Carmen a huge shout out. I'm super proud of her. She has been pumping so much social media content, and it's good. It's funny.
You know
it's
what?
Informative.
You know what? Like, I love all my clients, but you've been my client for so long, and you have a big, impact on me. You do.
Thank you.
You and Natalie. I I've seen how much you guys have grown, and I've been offered to partner up with other people, and I always would tell you, like, hey, no, if I'm going to partner up with someone, it's going to be with you guys. And every new thing that you guys are seeing is, you know, because of Michael. He's like, don't stop, keep going. So, yeah.
No, thank you, Carmen. Me and Natalie are both super proud of you, and that's why we talked about it. And I had been putting it off for a while. It was inevitable. I own a collection agency.
Yeah.
We're accounts receivables. We're in the finance space. You're in the finance space. It only makes sense. My clients are your clients. Your clients are my clients.
Yeah.
It's all in the same wheelhouse. And it's an integrated business, which is very strategic.
Yes.
When it comes to business growth.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited for what the next 12 months has in store for us. And we're going to keep aggressively pushing the businesses forward. So again, guys, if you want to be a part of our growth, if you want to help us and be a client, we love to show you the same love and respect back and help you grow your business and make sure that you guys have control over your finances. So
yeah, and we're good at checking out prior year tax returns.
Don't get me started with that, Carmen.
Man, Abby is such a guru. You know, she's so great. If you ever want to have somebody look at your corporate tax, even your personal, she will tell you what you're missing.
Since I joined this business with you, Carmen, I'm shocked and surprised at how many freaking people
don't do their taxes.
Don't do their business taxes.
Yeah.
What the fuck's wrong with you guys?
Yeah.
What's the matter with you guys?
Yeah.
So bookkeeping, okay, everybody's a tight ass. Like nobody wants to pay $300 a month for bookkeeping. I get it.
Yeah.
Like you're underestimating the importance of it. I get it. I'm not mad at you.
Yeah.
Because
they don't want to spend that money.
You guys don't want to pay. But I'm telling you that you're underestimating the power of doing your books.
Yep.
Number 2 is an accounting. We charge $500 a month. That includes your bookkeeping.
Yeah.
And you get an accounting professional to work with you every quarter and review your profit and losses.
Yes.
$500 a month, right? I get it. You guys don't want to pay. I get it. But you're underestimating the value and the power of having a good accountant on your team.
Try 1 month. Just with that 1 month, you're going to be like, what? No, I need this. I need it.
CFO is probably not for everybody. If you're doing $1 million a year and you're profitable, if you even know you are, you should have a CFO on your team.
Yes.
Fractional at least. If you're 2 million, 3 million, my goal is to get businesses to 5 million as soon as possible a year. That's my goal. So you're underestimating having a finance team, right? But where I really get shocked and where I really can't forgive anybody is not filing your corporate taxes. Like, I'm just in shock.
Yeah. Like, and the penalties, you guys, those are high. And that's the number one way to get audited. Like, don't do it, you know? Just get to it. I think
there's only 3 things that I'm afraid of that I fear in life.
Yeah.
Number 1, God.
Yes.
Number 2, my wife. And number 3, the IRS.
It's a woman's world. I told you.
I know. Don't tell Natalie.
The IRS. Don't be afraid of the IRS. Be afraid of the state of California, Franchise Tax Board. I always tell my clients that. No, the IRS will send you letters. You know, they won't call you. They'll send you letters, maybe show up at your door, you know, but to work something out with you.
Yeah, but they'll throw your ass in jail, though.
The state of California will go into your bank account and take what they'll
wipe you out.
They'll wipe you out. Yeah.
Thank you.
And then maybe make an appointment with you to try to work it out.
If they have time.
Yeah, if they have time.
Thank you, Carmen, so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
This was fun, and you know, it was a good way to celebrate our partnership. I look forward to doing big things with you this year.
Thank you.
And we still have half the year to do some damage.
Yes.
To make a statement in the accounting industry. So, guys, thanks for watching. I hope this was impactful. I hope it was.
Thank you, guys.
It was very helpful for you business owners that are trying to see your profits growing. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment below. We'll see you guys next time on Mondays with Mike. Let's get it.
Yay! That was awesome.